The United States is home to over 19,000 incorporated towns and cities, but some stand out for just how small they are. With populations in the single or double digits, these tiny towns show that big things can come in very small packages. Today on Globe Trekking, we're exploring the 20 tiniest towns in America. We'll uncover surprising facts and charming details about these pint-sized places that prove being minuscule doesn't mean lacking character. From scenic hamlets tucked into mountain valleys to isolated desert outposts, join us as we traverse the country on a journey through America's most minute municipalities. Just be sure to watch your step, because in these microscopic burgs, you could stroll from one side of town to the other in the blink of an eye. So smash that subscribe button and let's get started. Number 20, Jemez Springs, New Mexico, population 250. Kicking things off with the biggest small town on our list, Jemez Springs, New Mexico is home to just 250 residents, but it packs a lot into its petite footprint. Known for its natural beauty framed by the Jemez Mountains, the town attracts visitors seeking outdoor fun and relaxation in its renowned hot springs. The historic bathhouse, built back in 1876, allows soaking in the restorative waters. Beyond the spa scene, Jemez Springs charms with its abundance of hiking trails, fishing spots, and charming local galleries and restaurants. Though just a blip on the map, the scenic village proves you don't have to be big to make a big impression. Number 19, The Plains, Virginia, population 217. Our next stop, The Plains, Virginia, may sound like a vast open space, but it's actually Virginia's smallest incorporated town, with just 217 residents. This historic horse country village got its start in the early 1900s and still retains its old-time charm. Set amidst rolling hills dotted with stables and equestrian centers, the Plains lies in the heart of Virginia's hunt country. Beyond horses, the tiny town boasts historic architecture like the 1883 Grace Episcopal Church. Its small-town atmosphere and rich equestrian culture make the Plains a haven for history and horse lovers alike. Number 18, Marklesburg, Pennsylvania, population 204. Nestled in the misty Allegheny Mountains, Marklesburg, Pennsylvania, is a peaceful village home to just 204 people. Its idyllic location near Raystown Lake makes it a popular summer retreat. Dating back to the 1800s, Marklesburg embraces its heritage, with a historic district listed on the National Register of Historic Places. Residents enjoy the cozy, neighborly feel of small-town life, surrounded by awe-inspiring mountain scenery. Between the great outdoors and family-run restaurants and shops, Marklesburg delivers big adventures in a tiny town package. Don't let its petite population fool you. This mountain burg has plenty of small-town spirit. Number 17, Little John Island, Maine, population 118. Off the coast of Maine lies the scenic island community of Little John Island. Connected to the mainland by a causeway, Little John is primarily a seasonal vacation spot. In the peak summer months, the island's population swells to around 118 part-time residents. They enjoy mile after mile of craggy coastline boasting unbeatable ocean views. Sailing, fishing, and beachcombing are popular pastimes on Little John. But even in the quieter off-season, Little John inhabitants relish island living at its tranquil best. This isolated isle may be small, but its dramatically beautiful oceanside setting grants it an outsized sense of place. Number 16, Hyder, Alaska, population 87. Way out in southeast Alaska, near the Canadian border, you'll find tiny Hyder. Though just 87 people call Hyder home, it occupies over 44 square miles of rugged Alaskan wilderness. Hyder enjoys a unique relationship with its Canadian neighbor Stewart, which provides amenities and services to supplement Hyder's limited options. Residents embrace the remote lifestyle and independent spirit fostered by living off the grid. The surrounding landscape offers spectacular hiking amidst glacier-capped mountains and opportunities for fishing, hunting, and wildlife viewing right on Hyder's doorstep. Number 15, Balltown, Iowa, population 79. The aptly named Balltown, Iowa is certainly no metropolis at just 79 residents strong, but this western Iowa village has become a destination thanks to Breitbach's Country Dining, Iowa's oldest bar and restaurant. After fires, the resilient community rebuilt the iconic eatery, exemplifying the town's persevering small-town spirit. Visitors travel from all around to enjoy Breitbach's hearty, homemade meals served with a side of Midwestern hospitality. Beyond the famous restaurant, Balltown charms with its quiet streets and lush countryside. Small in size but not lacking in allure, Balltown proves little places can have a big impact. Number 14. Judd, North Dakota. Population 72. Surrounded by the wide-open prairies of central North Dakota, you'll find the blink-and-you'll-miss-it town of Judd. But despite having just 70 or so residents, Judd has plenty of small-town amenities to offer. Judd provides a convenient country escape for those who work in nearby Bismarck but relish living in a cozy rural community. Families appreciate the safe, welcoming atmosphere that comes with living in a place where everyone knows their neighbors. The tiny town also attracts retirees seeking solitude on the plains. They enjoy Judd's laid-back lifestyle, cheap cost of living, and proximity to natural areas ripe for exploring. Number 13. Fenwick, Connecticut. Population 43. Nestled along the breezy Connecticut shoreline, Fenwick is the smallest town in the state, with a population that usually hovers around 40 residents. Known as a haven for wealthy summer homeowners, Fenwick's population swells in the warmer months. Residents flock to its yacht club and private Fenwick golf course, designed by renowned golf architect Robert Trent Jones in the 1920s. But even in the off-season, Fenwick inhabitants relish calling the close-knit village home. They gather for holiday celebrations and community events that highlight Fenwick's easygoing coastal lifestyle. Number 12, Gilbert, Arkansas, population 28. Once a bustling railroad construction camp, today tiny Gilbert, Arkansas is better known as the natural state's smallest town. Just 28 residents enjoy Gilbert's peaceful Ozark mountain setting, spending summer days tubing down the glistening Buffalo National River. Neighbors relish the tranquil, picturesque lifestyle Gilbert offers. Though small in number, Gilbert has seen a recent revival, with new shops and eateries opening to serve tourists flocking to the area. Showcasing community spirit and natural splendor, We Gilbert proves that dynamite truly does come in small packages. Number 11, Dorset, Minnesota, population 24. Dubbing itself the restaurant capital of the world, Dorset, Minnesota lives up to its ambitious title, improbably supporting 4 eateries for its few dozen residents. During the town's popular Taste of Dorset event, the restaurants serve bite-sized samples out on the boardwalk, allowing attendees to gorge on goodies from every option. Dorset also elects a mayor each year during Taste of Dorset in an unconventional process involving pulling names from a hat. Past mayors include a 5-year-old boy and even a chicken. Quirky traditions like this are part of what makes this tiny town of 24 so unforgettable. Dorset delightfully proves fun things really do come in small packages. Number 10, The Forks, Maine. Population 17. Way up in the rugged wilderness of northwestern Maine, you'll find The Forks, a town so small you could walk from one end to the other in minutes. But just because The Forks only has around 15 to 20 residents doesn't mean it's lacking when it comes to things to do. Situated at the confluence of 2 pristine rivers, The Forks draws outdoor adventurers eager to take advantage of its world-class whitewater rafting right through the heart of town. Nearby hiking trails and moose-watching opportunities also abound. After working up an appetite, visitors can recharge at one of several homey restaurants and inns to experience The Forks' distinctive blend of small-town charm and outdoor excitement. Number 9, Willow Canyon, Arizona, population 15. Tucked into the sun-scorched Arizona desert near the Nevada border, Willow Canyon is about as small as they come, with around 15 residents calling this remote outpost home. But its minuscule size fosters a tight-knit sense of community those living in bustling cities just don't experience. Neighbors rely on each other, gathering for potlucks and lending a hand when help is needed. Residents relish Willow Canyon's peaceful isolation, spending summer nights gazing upward at spectacular starry skies free of light pollution. The surrounding desert also provides boundless hiking amongst cacti, canyons, and wildlife. Number 8. Valley City, Illinois. Population 13. Nestled amidst the patchwork plains of western Illinois, aptly named Valley City is the smallest incorporated place in the state. Just over a dozen residents enjoy the sleepy farming community's peaceful pace of life. Neighbors look out for one another, coming together for town functions and local youth sports games that foster community camaraderie. Residents cherish the safety and tranquility only found in a tiny town where everyone is familiar. Though just a dot on the map, Valley City has a strong sense of identity and way of life all its own. Small in size but not lacking in charm, this wee Illinois village proves good things come in small packages. Number 7. Port Tobacco Village, Maryland. Population 13. Once a prosperous mid-1800s seaport, today historic Port Tobacco Village is Maryland's smallest town with just 13 residents, but it packs centuries of charm into its pint-sized present. Port Tobacco wears its rich history on its sleeve, with numerous well-preserved buildings from its heyday as an affluent tobacco trade hub. History buffs flock to see sites like the Port Tobacco Courthouse, Stag Hall Manor House, and historic Christ Church. Beyond its legacy as an economic powerhouse, centuries later, Port Tobacco remains a delightful waterfront village buffered by the Potomac River. This living relic exemplifies how the tiniest towns can have the biggest pasts. Number 6. Kaskaskia, Illinois. Population 13. Kaskaskia, Illinois is an improbable town located uniquely on an island in the middle of the mighty Mississippi. Once Illinois' first state capital, today just 13 residents occupy this vestige of history. Kaskaskia reached its peak population of 7,000 back in the early 1800s, when it prospered as a French fur trading post and later American frontier town. But the river has since shifted course, leaving the original town site now submerged underwater. Today's Kaskaskia sits on a small sliver of what was once a 10,000-acre island. Though shrunken in size, the town has fought to preserve its historic French colonial buildings, like the 1703 bell tower of St. Xavier Catholic Church. The tiny river settlement exemplifies how over 300 years of history can be contained within a village you could walk across in minutes. Number 5. McMullen, Alabama. Population 9. The tiny South Alabama town of McMullen checks in as the smallest incorporated place in the state with an even smaller population, just 9 residents by the latest tally. Once home to an agricultural community, this pint-sized town has dwindled over the years. But McMullen has persevered despite its diminutive size and secluded location. Neighbors look out for one another, coming together for community functions and helping maintain public areas around town. McMullen may not have much, but its few residents value their self-sufficient country lifestyle. Number 4. Magnet Cove, Arkansas. Population 5. Though the greater Magnet Cove area has a few hundred residents, incredibly, the former city limits themselves encircle just a handful of people. So we're focusing on that tiny original town center population of 5 that puts it among America's smallest burgs. Once a booming mining town, scarce remnants of Magnet Cove's past glory remain. Abandoned buildings and brick chimneys are interspersed between small homes in this quaint valley outpost. The few residents who call this western Arkansas ghost town home relish the seclusion and rich local history. They also enjoy gorgeous scenery, with rock formations rising dramatically from the forest floor around them. Number 3. Fulford, Colorado. Population 2. Fulford, Colorado proves that itty-bitty places can have a big impact. Inhabited by just 2 residents, Fulford seems less like a town than someone's sprawling backyard. Fulford's current iteration as a near ghost town bears little resemblance to its heyday as a bustling mining camp during Colorado's 19th century silver boom, when the population topped 1,500. Now, the few people tough enough to handle Fulford's solitary winters and rugged high-altitude living site amidst aged cabins buffered by the vast San Juan Mountains. This secluded spot exemplifies small-town living pared down to its essence. Number 2. Little Grass Valley, California. Population 2. Little Grass Valley lives up to its name, encompassing just a handful of buildings scattered across a high Sierra mountain valley. Located deep within the Plumas National Forest, Little Grass Valley's scant 2 residents enjoy idyllic isolation. Free of light pollution, the night skies provide awesome stargazing. Days bring boundless hiking, fishing, and wildlife watching opportunities right out the back door. For those seeking pure tranquility, tiny Little Grass Valley delivers. Number 1. Carbonate, Colorado. Population 0. And the tiniest town of all, Carbonate, Colorado is essentially a ghost town whose population has dwindled all the way down to 0. But the extinct mining camp still offers a compelling glimpse into Colorado's Wild West past. In Carbonate's 1800s silver mining heyday, the rough and tumble town swelled to nearly 1,500 residents before the ore tapped out. Now, weathered wooden structures and abandoned mines dot the valley, reminding visitors of the fleeting nature of boom and bust mining towns. Though technically a deserted relic, Carbonate's ruined buildings and lingering artifacts transport you back to an era when small mountain outposts like this shaped the American West. Well, there you have it, the 20 tiniest towns in the U.S. From scenic coastal hamlets to deserted mining camps, these mini communities overflow with small-town spirit and natural charm belying their tiny populations. They exemplify how limited size doesn't equate to limited appeal. Don't forget to hit subscribe and leave a comment below, and next time you're seeking quintessential small-town living or exploring historic backroads, consider stopping by one of these pint-sized places where little means a lot.